Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Turok Dinosaur Hunter HD on hard difficulty. This is level 7, The Lost Land. Oh. Well, I suppose this land does look rather lost. I seem to be stuck in an infinite black abyss. With beetles. Lots of beetles. And someone's staring at me from down there. So, let me ask you guys a little something. Are you ready to have about 5 or 6 new enemies introduced? Are you ready for more beetles, apparently? Where are you at? I'll stab you. There we go. Anyway, Mr. Beetle, are you ready for about 5 or 6 new enemies to be introduced? Are you ready for a rather butt-clenchingly terrible platforming section? Well, not terrible, but scary. Yeah, the butt-clenching part. Platforming section. Are you ready to get the second most powerful weapon in the game? Are you ready for the most badass track in this entire game to start playing as soon as we exit this cave? Well then, y'all have come to the right place. So this is the Lost Land. Doesn't look like much now because we're inside of a cave. And yeah, I think this is the only level in the game where there's 2 different tracks technically. You have this, this cave theme, which won't last very, too much longer. But then the main track, oh boy, you'll hear it. Makes me want to get up and just punch something. Maybe a raptor. Anyway, let's say hello and a very quick goodbye to the first new enemy of this level, which I think there's at least 5. There's probably 6. Say hello to the demon. So, the demon is basically... Really? You're really just gonna do that to me? Alright. The demon is basically a stronger version of the, human enemies and then the ancient ones. There's stationary ones that do nothing but launch fireballs at you. And those fireballs can kind of track where you are, so just make sure to dodge them as soon as they throw them. Now, in the N64 version, as soon as they started forming the fireball, it would continue to be formed and launch towards you even after you killed them. Also, their death cries are just in extreme slow-mo compared to the ancient ones and the poachers, soldiers, and sergeant. But you have the stationary ones that just throw fireballs, and then you have the mobile ones that can do melee attacks. And there will be some that actually have melee weapons, just like the ancient ones, with the double-sided bladed bow staff. Yep, there's one right there. Oh, you want to survive, huh? How about I just pop you? Just pop you a few times. Now, since he's mobile, he will eventually respawn, so... But these guys, they don't have too much health. The stationary ones don't, anyway. I would recommend using either tech arrows, explosive shells, the pulse rifle, or the minigun. I think the assault rifle's okay as long as they're stationary and not moving. I think otherwise it takes like 3 bursts to kill one, which isn't terribly bad, but yeah, that can be a good backup. But anyway, uh-oh, I heard that. Man, y'all are interrupting my speech. Anyway, let's get out of here into the great outside, and you will see why this place is called the Lost Land, and why it is probably the hardest level in the game. Or at least the scariest. And we are also going to be introduced to, I believe, 2 more new enemies in this first outside area. You guys ready? Let's get it on! After we kill this guy. Hey, you. Screw you. Alright. Mobile demon. Take care of him. There's the raptor mech. Yep, a raptor with a blaster on his hand. He has all the attacks of regular raptors, and he can also shoot you. So there's new enemy number 1. Ooh, here's where the music kicks in, by the way. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, look at that giant flower. Oh no, that thing's alive. Say hello to the killer plants. More an annoyance than a threat, and they can kind of play... Not really play dead, but play fake, I suppose. So if you see a killer plant that hasn't, reared to life yet, simply approach it from the side, because that thing will always launch forward and try to bite you. It will never launch to the side. There's a Dimetrodon mech over here. Just go ahead and take care of him. So yeah, whoa, hello. 2 new enemies already. Yeah, can you tell this level's gonna be a bit of a wild ride? Watch out for the trap. Now there's going to be 1 or 2 areas like this that have some surprise pitfalls kind of hidden. But first, bonus portal number 1. This one's pretty easy. Just look up, and we're gonna snipe all of these demons. One thing I do want to make a note of is that this level really, and I mean really, loves 2 things. Health. That was bad. I don't even need that anyway. Anyway, it loves health and it loves tech armor. You're going to have a lot of tech armor here. I'm going to try not to waste it all, but no guarantees. There's a demon right here. So that gate over there we'll have to open from the other side. We'll have to teleport to a different section of the map to get to the other side. But before we do that, let's counter snipe some demon. There we go. Yep, got him. Man, that music. Once the drums kick in, especially, oh, this is what you call workout music right here. I don't care what anybody says. So anyway, we're going to hit this checkpoint here. Not that that matters, again, because hopefully no death run. Teleport in here and get ready for some action. We have alien infantry to kill. Now, the only ones you actually have to kill... Oh, well, no, I guess you got to kill the mobile ones too. Okay. My mistake. I thought the only ones you had to kill to make those platforms rise up were the stationary ones who were sniping at you, but nope, you have to kill all of them. So I'm assuming and hoping that means you don't have to hurry out of here when you kill them, because they shouldn't respawn, since you have to kill them anyway. Would kind of defeat the purpose, I would think. But yeah, that's it. Just whip out the explosive shells and have some fun. This area does like to supply you with quite a few of them. Okay, so here's one of the platforming sections. This one's not too bad, but watch me immediately mess it up after saying that. Oh yeah, a third thing this level loves is having some clinch-worthy platforming sections over death pits. That is by far the easiest one, though that final jump is a little scary. But we are going to lower this gate, and we are going to advance through another platforming section. Very, very small one, though, thankfully. But can still kill you all the same. Get up here, take out Mr. Demon Face, and then go over here for a box of... haha. Yeah, you'll have to do better than that. As I was trying to describe earlier before I decided to kill the Dimetrodon mech, killer plants are more of a nuisance than anything else. Their little spore pods they launch at you aren't really that damaging, but they can just continuously fire them at you, so be careful. Now, I need a... you know what? No, I'll wait and get those after this next fight. Because we're about to come face to face with the... What would this be? The 4th, I think? Demon Raptor Mech Killer Plant. Yes, the 4th new enemy. And this is the tankiest enemy in the entire damn game. The Triceratops. Yeah, it's literally a soldier or a poacher riding atop a Triceratops. Obviously, the Triceratops can gore you like a bull. Oh, yes, I got him to end fight. Perfect. Not going to last too long, because that demon's not going to stand a chance. Alright, he's distracted. So the poacher riding atop the Triceratops can shoot you with his, looks like an assault rifle. And then the Triceratops also has a couple of dual-mounted rocket launchers. Thankfully, the rockets do not home in on you. And I think he's already dead, isn't he? Nope, he's alive. We'll see if we can let the demon water down this Triceratops as much as we can. Okay, he's dead. Yeah. Time for you to see just how tanky this bastard really is. Is he about to end fight with a beetle? Oh, he about to end fight with a beetle. Too bad I don't have that kind of time to wait. You just tried to gore a beetle. Man, talk about bringing a nuke to a gunfight. bring a Triceratops to a damn beetle fight. Damn, still alive. Yeah, enemies have more health on higher difficulties, and these guys go from tanky to just absolutely tanky. But he should be close. I don't want to have to whip out the grenade launcher. Well, damn, alright. You just want to eat up all my ammo, do you? How about some tech arrows? There we go. Oh, God, look at that. Yeah, so when the Triceratops dies, the poacher falls off of him, and then the Triceratops falls over and crushes the poacher. Could you imagine dying like that, being crushed by a giant Triceratops? Ugh, I certainly don't want to. So, here's another scary platforming section. However, this one can thankfully be very easily circumvented. We can actually go up around the back. And then we can jump to that tech armor and to that weapon up there. That's the new weapon, by the way. We'll see that in here in a minute. And so basically what you do is you go around the back, up to there, jump to the tech armor, climb the wall, eliminate all the enemies up there, and then jump from up there down to the platform that has the fusion cannon. Careful, though. You can misjudge that jump rather easily. And then I just jump back down here and go around the back again. It does waste a bit of time, but it's a much more guaranteed way to, you know, not instantly die and have to, in my case, restart the whole run. But in order to go around the back, we have to first lower the wall with this switch. Oh, crap. You know what else I gotta get? Rockets. Well, I guess a little bit of extra platforming is going to be required. That's fine. Alright. Oof. I don't know why, but jumping from higher to lower platforms is always frightening. But those 3 bundles of rockets fully restored our ammo for the quad rocket launcher. Yes, it can only carry 12, like I said last time. But now, we are going to go around the back. The back door. And, at the very end of this rear path, we are going to be introduced to yet another new enemy. So that will be new enemy number 5, I do believe. And I'll spoil it a little bit. It's essentially the demon version of the High Priest. Now, if you thought High Priest could be tanky, oh boy. You ain't seen nothing yet. But you're about to. Oh. Boy, get your bug butt out of my face. So we are going to need some serious firepower for this one. Say hello to the Demon Lord. Oh yeah. So this guy launches fireballs like the High Priest and also launches red magic at you. So instead of using the red magic to teleport like the High Priest can do, they instead launch it as a secondary attack. I think their firing animations are also faster. So, instead of seeing how much damage they can do, why don't we just kill them? I think it takes... oh, 3 volleys. Yeah, those guys are ultra spongy. So they, there is a... oh, ultra health down there and a demon trying to snipe at me. Let's just... ooh, got him in one shot. Nice. So I don't need the ultra health. So I'm going to strafe jump down to here, run past the Dimetrodon mech, and quickly jump to the tech armor. And now Mr. Dimetrodon mech face can't even get me. Whip out the grenade launcher, jump up. Because we're going to have a few Purrlin to deal with. 2 standard ones, and a giant. And of course the giant is a Purrlin mech. And there's also going to be 2 killer plants at the corner of this little area, trying to launch their pods at you. So just deal with them accordingly. Or appropriately, I should say, I guess. Killer plants, ooh, excuse me. Killer plants, thankfully, are another enemy that cannot respawn, so don't have to worry about them doing that. I just missed that portal. Oh, hold the elevator, please. There we go. Alright, now this one's pretty, yeah, entertaining. It is a demon sniping challenge with yet another suit of tech armor. 83 armor points. Yes. Daddy loves his tech armor. Thankfully, the Lost Land seems to love it just as much as I do, because man oh man do they give you a lot of it. So do yourself a favor. Do not squander this level's generosity and have that tech armor of yours wasted too quickly. Because if memory serves, level 8 is not quite so generous. And I think that's all of them. Hell yeah. With an ultra health at the end. So yeah, this level gives you a good bit of ultra health, so yeah. You have quite a few pickups. It's really only challenging because of the upcoming platforming section, which is the worst of them all, by the way. It always makes me nervous. Oh, yes, it always makes me nervous. And watch me die on recording. But before I even get to there, though, we have to jump and get that beauty down there. Alright. And strafe jump. Boom. The fusion cannon. Now, I like to call this thing the Kamehameha gun, because when you fire this thing, you'll see why. I'll find the more appropriate spot, because, yeah, as you saw, this thing normally only maxes out, or rather, it maxes out only at 2 charges. With a backpack, that gets increased all the way to a whopping grand total of 3. So, yeah, don't go using this thing on weaker enemies. Oh, also ammo drops for this thing? Yeah, they're not exactly common. They're actually quite rare. Alright, so since I don't want to deal with you, we're going to go ahead and kill you now. Oh, stupid. Nah, whatever. I'll eat the damage, I don't care. Now, I could let the rock fall kill the enemies, but I kind of don't want to. Make sure the rocks don't fall on my head again like they did back in level 2. There's going to be a raptor mech over here. Takes 4 explosive shells to down one of those guys, by the way. And then there's going to be a demon lord right here. And killing the demon lord is what triggers these platforms. This is that section I told you about that I hate. So we're going to go through this carefully. So see how the platforms are, for one thing, widely spaced apart and also unevenly shaped? They're not circles or rectangles. They're uneven. They have like little V-shaped gaps in them. Yeah, call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure I can fall through that and die. And I would rather... Ooh, that was kind of close, actually. Not die to that and start all this over again. Pretty please. Ooh, with sugar on top. Maybe some dino egg oatmeal sugar on top. And we're done. Okay. And I don't feel like changing weapons up here because we are still above a pitfall. I can still very easily die. You know what, Demon Lord? I'm sick of you. Just die. Okay. Oh, goodness me. That part always makes me nervous. Muscles in my body get all tense. Now, that is not the last of the pitfalls in this level, by the way. There are still a few more, like right here. We're going to strafe jump up that one. There's a Perlin mech to contend with here. We'll deal with him rather easily. And unfortunately, he's only guarding standard shotgun shells. I don't really know why. Kind of a wasted effort, but whatever. Stationary enemy, he does not respawn, so might as well kill him. Save station? Yeah, screw that noise. I don't need no stinking save station. Alright. So this next section here. Now we're going to have to pass this next section pretty quickly because you have respawning demons and we have more dragonflies, my favorite. And this area just so happens to house both of this level's 2 secrets. So yeah, there are 2 secrets. One of which is inside this here fake lava pool. Notice how it doesn't have any fire bubbling up? It's just a pool of water. And at the very bottom, you get another fusion cannon. And since we have a backpack still active, that means that fusion cannon there just gave us 1 extra charge. Alright. And yes, those dragonflies will respawn, so just keep your eye out for them. We have 2 killer plants right here. Gonna make both of them come to life and just waste them. 2 grenades. Easy peasy. Oh, the splash damage killed both of them. Nice. Oh, no, dragonfly. Get out of my face. We ain't playing that game today. And let's go ahead and kill Mr. Demon Lord up here. Should be able to... Did the Demon Lord really just kill the... I think he did. I think he stung the Demon Lord, and mid-attack animation, the Demon Lord turned towards the Dragonfly and shot him. And of course, I think my rocket's splash damage killed it first, but hey. Still cool to see. And look at that, yet another Ultra Health. My, my, my. So generous. Anyway, let's get that last secret, shall we? Jump down to this ledge here. And I think we go, I believe it's this way. Now, this secret doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. It's right in here. It's a spiritual invincibility, but you have to get back up all the way up this climbing wall here. And by the time you run back to the wall and climb up, your invincibility is like halfway drained. So, unless there's some other method that I'm just missing, I don't really see the point of that. Okay, we're going to have to pass this area pretty quick. So over here we have 2 raptor mechs, one of which is stationary. Let's go ahead and just destroy him. And then over here we have a Triceratops. Yep, another Triceratops. Guarding a purple health, which is not really worth your time. A raptor mech and a Dimetrodon mech. I'm hoping I can get at least 2 of those guys to infight so I can just run on past. Because there is a quad rocket launcher over here that has my name all over it. And Daddy Turok loves his quad rocket launchers. And Daddy Turok also needs rockets for the quad rocket launchers. So, guess what? You already know. Okay, no, it takes 3 bursts to kill a stationary demon. It takes 4 to kill a mobile one. And Demon Lords, well, yeah, there's one guarding the rocket launcher. I can't think of a more appropriate weapon to use to kill him to get my prize. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to follow that trail of life forces down. Of course, we can just jump down from here too, I think, yeah. Jump down to here. There's going to be another killer plant. Of course, that first grenade would miss. Why wouldn't it miss? Oh, and finally we get to a bit of a breather. Albeit a very, very brief one. But we did get both the secrets. There is yet another Demon Lord. Alright, I need to get into prime position to launch some rockets at you, sir. Goodbye. And we're going to go up this here treetop village styled staircase. Across this treetop village style walkway. To the other half of this part of the map. Which contains, yep, another Demon Lord and a Raptor mech. Yeah. Not much room to breathe, as you can probably tell. Okay, I'm going to use... I'll use the minigun, why not? Minigun's actually really effective on Raptor mechs, jeez. Alright, I'll remember that. So now we're going to kind of weave our way through these tunnels here. That's a full health, yeah, not an ultra health for the first time. Strange sight, I know, trust me. And then around this bend, there's going to be another one of those kind of hidden pitfalls. I think it's, Oh, it's over there. I just saw it. Kill this killer plant here. Looks like the killer plant is now the killed plant. More explosive shells. Just keep an eye out for pitfalls. If we go around the back here... Ugh. That was a bit of a weird jump. What? You did not even bite me. You, sir, are a cheater. And cheaters never prosper here in the Lost Land. Alright. Do I need explosive shells? I do. I do need those explosive shells. And another semi-awkward jump. And another jump. And now we're out of the pitfall area. Whew, thank goodness. Now that is not the last of the map that actually has, you know, instant death pits. But they're not going to be, I don't know, patterned that same way. Actually, you know what? No, I'm wrong. There is one last platforming area after this lava pit area. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but the jumps are nowhere near as spaced apart. Honestly, I think it's mostly nerve-wracking because you're that close to being done with it for good. And one mistake will set you all the way back if you're doing a no-death run like I am. And that's not a fun concept. Okay, so the goal here is to jump up those levitating, or not really levitating, but those elevating platforms all the way up there. But you know what? That's for normies, and we ain't normies all up in here. We are lava skippers. So we're going to get that tech armor, and we're going to jump over to this slightly hidden area over here. And we're going to jump in this here fake lava pool. Dive, dive, dive all the way down. Ew, excuse me. Clear my throat a lot tonight. Might be a little parched. And then we're going to swim up, up, up. Surface, surface, surface. Yeah, you are a long way down. And we're going to get on this ramp here. I don't think there's any opposition up here, which is nice. Get a bit of a reprieve. And here we are, the first of 2 Chronoscepter pieces. Yes, remember, level 7 has 2, but you only have to get 1. And the only reason they have 2, the only reason that I can theorize is because there is a point of no return in this map where once you cross it, well, it's just as it sounds. It's point of no return. So, ordinarily, your only option is to, you know, chalk that up as a loss, beat the map, and then come back through it a second time, and then get the Chronoscepter piece then. But, yeah, that's a little unfair. Oh, there's the platform we have to get to, by the way. We're just going to strafe jump. Ooh, all the way to it. Look at that. But we are going to have to contend with Mr. Demon Lord. And we'll just take some pot shots. Thankfully, there is no vertical surface right behind me that the fireball can hurt me on via splash damage. So you kill the Demon Lord, you raise up this platform, or these platforms, I should say. Yep. Platforming is not quite done. Now, this next part here, I'm not a fan of it. There's another Demon Lord. There's a quiver of arrows right here. The Demon Lord is right there. You don't exactly have the space to sidestep and jump. And the quiver of arrows is right here in the middle, so if you use those, you pretty much have no choice but to pick them up. But it looks like we're just barely out of the Demon Lord's sights. Wow, I have never done that before. I promise that was totally unscripted. Well, let's keep that hot streak going, shall we? Press this switch. You're going to trigger a Perlin mech. You have a bit more space to sidestep now. Oh, is that a tall one? Oh, it is a tall one. Doesn't look that tall from over here. Alright. Kill him. I'm going to hop back down here to get my quiver of tech arrows. Jump. Jump. Alright. Okay. Last bit. Platforms are nice and wide. Yep. Strafe jump. Oh, nice. That is the last of the platforming. And look at this. The first of 2 keys. And this is the final map where key collecting is a thing. Save station. A pox on the save station. I'm going this way. Now, we're not at the point of no return just yet. Matter of fact, that is right after this section of the map here. There's no pitfalls here, or at least no cleverly hidden ones. So you get a bit of a reprieve in that regard. Oh yeah, this enemy. There's another new enemy. So this is what? New enemy number 6, I believe? Let's see. We have Demon, Demon Lord, Killer Plant, Raptor Mech, Triceratops. Am I missing one? I can't remember. Well, now we have the Subterranean. This is the only area in the entire game where you fight these things, by the way. They're not too bad. They're literally just giant worms that, for some reason, have hands. They surface underground and they spit acid at you. Which does hurt if you step in it, so please don't step in it. The most annoying thing about Subterraneans is that even after you kill them and their body goes underground, their corpse model, I should say, is still technically in your way. Yeah. So your explosive stuff and all your other ammo will still hit them. So if you're going to use a grenade launcher against these guys, which unfortunately is the recommended weapon, just use extra caution and don't blow yourself up. Go through this teleport. We're going to have a few more of these guys to contend with. I think 5 total. Oh, that's the worst. That right there is the worst. They surface right in front of you as soon as you fire off a shot. And if you're using an explosive weapon, that's where it's the worst. Because your grenade just blows up right in your face. Is there only 3? I thought there was more than that. And I believe there is, yep, another suit of tech armor. In case you lost a lot, which thankfully I did not. A full health. I'm insulted. That should be an ultra health. The level's only given you like 6 or 7 ultra health so far. Why not 8 or 9? And then you have one more of these guys to fight on your way back. Which obviously you don't even have to fight these guys. Not even the first 2 you come across. You can just run past them. I just like killing them. Because I don't believe they respawn. Unfortunately, dragonflies do. Use Turok's magically invincible knees to not suffer any fall damage from that, like, 6-story fall. Oh, and here we are. The point of no return. We're about to leave the jungles and head inside the fortress. So once you cross that teleporter, there's no going back to the jungly area. So if you miss the first Chronoscepter piece, you ain't getting it. Until you come back to the level a second time. But we have a bit of a gauntlet here. We have 5 alien infantry, 2 of which are stationary, so they will not respawn. Let's go ahead and use the explosive shells, and then we have 2 raptor mechs up there. One of which, just like with the aliens, is immobile. And we are going to... well, I'll just stick with the explosive shells. Now, don't step up there too far, because, yeah, I've literally had that thing warp on top of me several times and teleport me away. And, yeah, another tech armor suit, by the way. 106 armor points. Let's go. Yeah, I've had that thing teleport me away mid-fight, and then when I come back, all the enemies are instantly respawned, and, ugh, that's so annoying. There's another Demon Lord around this corner here. I think I'm out of rockets, so I'll have to use a grenade launcher. I think it takes like 5 grenades. Yeah, 5 grenades. And we get introduced to the last of the new enemies. Yeah, that's either number 7. I think that's number 7. The attack robots. Get ready for these guys, because they are going to be one of the most common enemies in level 8. So, the attack robots are just as they sound, attack robots. There are 2 different variations of them. And thankfully, they're easy to tell apart because they are coded by color. You have red, which are the weaker variant, and you have orange, which are the slightly tankier and more powerful. The red ones... oh, yeah, there you are. That's where you drop down from. Stupid thing. The red ones only have a machine gun. Now, those machine guns can be dangerous because they're hit scan. And if one of those red attack robots sees you at the end of a long hallway, he'll just fire at you the whole time. And because that thing is hit scan, it's going to damage you the whole time. So be careful. And then we're about to see the orange one, which in addition to a machine gun also has a rocket launcher. Now, when he fires his rocket, he puts his shield up. In the N64 version, whenever he put that shield up, he was invincible to everything. I don't know if that was intended or not, but that's just how it is. Thankfully, in this version, that's not the case. Ooh, ouch. They toned that down. Yeah, all that smoke can kind of get in your way. We have 2 Demon Lords up here. But man, they're guarding a bit of a treasure trove. We have 10 tech arrows, which I need 0. Another suit of tech armor. A spiritual invincibility. And the final key. Not only of the level, but of the game. All keys of this game found is what it should say. So we're going to jump on down here, grab the tech armor. Look at that, 120. I think that's the most I've ever had. And again, if memory serves, I'm pretty sure in the original release, or at least on N64, you only maxed out at like 75. So 3 suits of armor, and you couldn't go past that. I'm pretty sure. Let's do a quick key check real quick. Yep, we're good. So the only thing technically left that we have to find, quote unquote, have to, is the second Chronoscepter piece, which I will get. But in the meantime, we're just gonna bum rush. You get out of here. Ooh, I need those clips. There's the orange robot. Oh, don't step off here. Ooh. So yeah, whenever he's about to launch a rocket at you, he says target acquired. And that's your cue to sidestep and just launch everything you got at him. I think it takes either 4... I think it takes 4 grenades to kill one. I just shot 5 because I was being dumb. Boy, get away from me. So it takes 3 grenades or 2 volleys of rockets to kill one red robot. And then it takes 4 grenades or, I guess 3 volleys of rockets to kill an orange one. And looky here, we have a mobile Demon Lord. I believe that is the only one of those in this whole level. Also game, because this is the only level you see those guys, thankfully. And then we have a stationary Demon Lord over here. I'm going to whip out... no. Do I have rockets? I don't have rockets. Oh, damn, alright. We'll go Tech Bow and auto shotgun on him. If I can stop getting hit with his attacks. There we go. Head through this teleporter. Turn around. Let's get us some weapons. Or some ammo restores. Whatever you need. Shockwave weapon, quad rocket launcher, grenade launcher, and a alien weapon. Which I never use because it sucks. Damn shame too. It looks and sounds so nice. But anyway, now we can go through this teleporter. And we're almost done, by the way. Yeah, this level's not terribly long. It's just precarious with all those stupid pitfalls. Oh, that was a bad shot. How did... Okay. There we are. And I'm jumping, so the arrow... Well, it didn't work. Oh well. I'll just use the assault rifle, I guess, for these guys. Yeah, I was trying to snipe the demons without those stupid corpses being in my way. But the hitboxes in this game can be a little screwy, to say the least. So we're going to grab this here quiver of tech arrows, and I'm going to whip out my grenade launcher. Now we're going to avoid that button. That button lowers this elevator here so you can get up there. Up there we have a red and an orange attack robot. And an ultra health. Yep, another ultra health. So we're just going to destroy these robots. Yep, I heard the boom. And then 3 for the red one. Nice. And then just to show you what it looks like up here. Lower down this here elevator. Go up this here elevator. And strafe jump over to here for an ultra health and some life forces. And there's a demon over there. We're just going to take him out. There we go. And then you have technically another new enemy here, but they're not really an enemy. I mean, they do try to kill you. It's just turrets. They're hit scan, but if you just run past them, they either will not hit you at all or barely hit you. But if you stay still, yeah, watch out. They'll just straight up kill you. So, this staircase here that just lowered down, magically, leads to the final stretch, towards the exit. But if you look down here, oh my, I spy a Demon Lord. Oh my, I spy a second Demon Lord. This area down here, in addition to housing 2 Demon Lords, there we go, also houses the second Chronoscepter piece, and a backpack if you need one. And I think 2 boxes of grenades, which I desperately need, by the way. Go ahead and grab those right now. Almost there. Almost there. Go in this here teleporter. Now we go up these magical sets of stairs, and we're just going to bum rush. There's lots of turrets, lots of alien infantry, all of which are mobile, except for one. The one standing at the very, very end of the path. So we're just going to serpentine. We're going to arc a grenade over to this here alien boy and jump down to the water. Get a little sneak shot on that red robot. So that's one robot dead. And that's the other one. Bam. Step on this here switch. And there's the exit, guarded by an orange boy. Alright, Mr. Sunkissed, you're in my way. Was that 3 or was that 4? That was 3. What? Oh, is it not reaching him? Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe some of the grenades weren't quite reaching him. That was weird. Anyway, that's it. So let's restock a little bit. Oh, my oh my. But that's it. The Lost Land has been conquered. One thing I've always found funny is why this map is called the Lost Land, because if memory serves, in Turok lore, the entirety of all 3 games, and, well, Rage Wars included too, I suppose, I was under the impression that they all took place within the Lost Land. So then, why is this one map called the Lost Land? Like, do levels 1 through 6 take place on Earth, and then levels 7 and 8 take place in the Lost Land, or was that just an oversight? I don't know. But that's not important right now. You want to know what it is? Getting the hell up out of here. The Lost Land. Probably one of the hardest levels in the game, mostly because of the platforming. Ugh, goodness me. Yeah, I want to save. Man, oh man. That platforming segment, or I'm sorry, those platforming segments are nerve-wracking, especially if you're doing a zero-death run. Ugh. One misstep, one overjump, and you are dead. But thankfully, that did not happen. Attempt number 1, just as with all the levels that preceded this one. But, how'd you like that onslaught of new enemies? Yeah, so we had the demon, we had the raptor mech, we had the killer plant, we had the triceratops, we had the demon lord, we had the subterranean, and we had the attack robots, the red one and the orange one. I'm not really going to split those up into 2 separate enemies or the same enemy, just 2 different types. It's kind of like the soldiers that carry melee weapons and the soldiers that throw grenades and the soldiers with guns. It's not really worth, splitting them up like that. So, I'm not going to. But we're done. The Lost Land has been, well, at least that segment of the Lost Land has been conquered. And you know what that leaves. We have all 5 keys for the last level. Campaigner, we're coming to get you. Oh, we're coming to get you. Well, say goodbye to the hub ruins, by the way, because once you go into level 8, there is no turning back. So if you forgot anything, any Chronoscepter pieces, most importantly, go get it now, because once you enter level 8, there is no coming back. It is a one-way trip. But since we have everything, it's time to settle this confrontation once and for all. I'll see you guys on the other side.